Stockholders and friends of Overstock.com were pleased to hear that its founder, Patrick Byrne, is back in charge after a 4-month medical leave. And while Patrick's happy to be back at Overstock, he's not so happy about the current political scene in America right now. For all the details from the man himself, we welcome back Overstock founder and current CEO Patrick Byrne. What a pleasure to see you back in charge, Patrick. Thank you so much.
David, it's such a pleasure to be seen.
Great to.
Thanks for having. It's good to see you again.
All right, let's talk about politics because you are very interested in the political scene in America, and we've got 4 people running for president right now. Of course, all the focus is just on the top 2. Do you have a horse in the race at all?
Yes, I think there's only one choice. That's Gary Johnson. Gary Johnson,
the Libertarian candidate.
The Libertarian candidate, but that you're a Milton Friedman fan, I'm a Milton Friedman fan. It's what the Republican Party used to be, is generally libertarian. Anyway, Gary Johnson and Bill Weld, 2 very successful Republican governors of Democratic states.
But Patrick, I know you're a philosopher and you have eternal hope, but you really don't think he could win, do you?
Oh, that's actually the big lie in this campaign is that we only have 2 choices. The truth is, if both Hillary and Trump, and I think, just for the record, I think Trump is a disgrace to America, and I think Hillary Clinton belongs in an orange jumpsuit. So, but if both of those, if Gary can win just a small number of electoral votes, enough that neither of them get over 270, the whole thing gets thrown into the House, per the Constitution. The top 3 people go, and the House decides. Hasn't happened in almost 2 centuries.
But Patrick, that's a bank shot. That's not a straight shot. That's counting on a lot of things happening.
Well, it means that Gary has to win 20 or 30 votes from Hillary, and Trump has to get another 20. He's got to win Ohio or Florida. There are some combinations of states where this whole thing moves to the House. And if it's in the House, you know, the Democrats are going to prefer Gary Johnson to Donald Trump, and the Republicans are going to prefer Gary Johnson to Hillary Clinton. He's very likely, if it gets thrown to the House, he very likely wins.
Patrick,
the only question
very quickly, if you're wrong and if it's either Hillary or Trump, what happens to Overstock?
Well, I think that we're in for a financial crisis. They're just staving it off. It's going to be worse than '08. And I think they'll just keep on doing what they've been doing, which is giving bigger and bigger doses of Novocaine until, you know, the problem becomes untreatable.
Patrick Byrne, what a pleasure it is to see you. I really mean that. Great to see you in such good health and back in charge. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you, David.